Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XDC. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XDC. In this video, I'm also going to talk about some other ISO coins because it looks like everything is coming together. XDC Network empowers Dubai's ambition to transform into the Silicon Valley of the Middle East. This is huge. XDC Network spearheads the Web3 revolution in Dubai, partnering with multiple blockchain and Web3 initiatives in an era of digital transformation. Dubai is rapidly emerging as a beacon of innovation, striving to become the successor to Silicon Valley. At the forefront of this visionary journey is the XDC network, which has emerged as the driving force behind Dubai's Web3 revolution. That is absolutely massive. And I still think in the future, XDC is going to emerge as one of the greatest cryptocurrencies of all time. XDC success depends on your network. Enterprise ready. The XDC network's speed, scalability, and low transaction fees, combined with its high level of security, makes it an attractive blockchain for both novel and time-honored enterprise applications. You know, I say it all the time. We're still early. We beat enterprise to crypto, and a lot of enterprises gonna choose the XDC network. Trade finance focused. The XDC network is the leading blockchain in global trade finance and was the first and only Layer 1 blockchain to be invited to join the Trade Finance Distribution Initiative. Its thriving trade finance ecosystem led to it hosting the first ever trade finance NFT and the first ever security token for trade finance assets, TRADA. You know, a lot of people overlook XDC in the crypto space. They don't realize how big the trade industry actually is. It's massive. And that's why I said we have a great opportunity in front of us. We can continue stacking XDC while it's sitting at such a low price. Examples of tokenization of trade documents. TradeFinex enables banks and non-bank trade finance entities to transform their trade documents, bills of lading, invoices into tokens, which can be sold in secondary markets and generate liquidity. Then we see two tokens. The two tokens invoice market aims to make invoicing more efficient by creating an NFT that will represent individual invoices. Remember when NFTs first came out and people said they're just digital art, there's no value there? All of a sudden, we're starting to see NFTs emerge with utility and use case. TradeTech, a technology provider for trade finance asset distribution, completed in September 2021 what it says is the world's first trade finance-based NFT transaction, real-world use case. And tokenization is another industry that's just getting started. That's going to grow and become something massive in the future. There are 8 billion people in this world, and less than 1% know about ISO 222. Chances are you're one of them. Give me 2 minutes and I'll show you how ISO unlocks insane value for investors in the Web3 revolution. Now, I thought this was a great thread, and I'm going to share it with you. But the creator of this thread got a few things wrong. I'm going to point it out as we go. There's a new financial system being built. Crypto degens think they are part of it, but meme coins and NFTs are purely scams. He's wrong about NFTs. They're starting to gain momentum because they have utility now. What we need to look for are blockchain businesses, not cryptocurrencies. So what is ISO 222? ISO, International Organization for Standardization. 222, the identifier for a new messaging standard between regulated financial institutions. Trillions of dollars move between these networks every day. So how can you take advantage? Altcoins that are compliant with ISO 222 are the only ones that will survive once regulations come down. Investing in ISO is a play on the inevitable digital future. Here are 6 tokens you should be paying close attention to. So when regulations come, 99% of crypto will disappear. I think the same thing is happening right now with the exchanges. Ripple is going through the SEC lawsuit. At the end of that, we'll have a clear path forward. I think a lot of cryptocurrencies are going to take off in price once that happens. The same thing is going on with Coinbase and Binance. They're going through the process with the SEC. At the end, we'll be left with a handful of exchanges as well. I think the SEC suing these companies is going to lead to a path forward, and we'll be left with a handful of cryptos and a handful of exchanges. That's my opinion. What is your opinion on that? Put it in the comments section down below. So the 6 tokens that he's talking about, one is QNT. Use case, interoperability. It's the operating system of blockchain. Think about it like the Microsoft of crypto. Then there's Ripple. Now we know its use case. It's cross-border payments, bank-to-bank money. XLM, cross-border payments, person-to-person money. IOTA, he's a little bit wrong on. He says use cases, Internet of Things. I'm thinking more on the lines of Industry 4.0. On top of that, ISO is starting to be integrated with SWIFT, and it's being talked about. So you could also think of IOTA for payments in the future at the same time. Hedera, decentralized applications. Hedera is expanding and growing very fast. And Hedera is a major player inside of crypto at the same time. XDC, use case, global trade finance. Plus, think about a lot of payments happening at the same time. But the reason I talked about these is because everybody always talks like these cryptocurrencies are competing with each other. They're not. They each have their own use case. Once that new financial system rolls out, every one of these cryptocurrencies will work together. That's also why I tell you to diversify, because you're going to have a lot of options if you hold a lot of different cryptocurrencies for passive income in the future. Humans always expect instant results. 1 week working out. Why am I not jacked? 1 month posting content. Why am I not blowing up? 1 year owning crypto. Why am I not rich? Good outcomes take time. Your best move is to take your position and be patient. And that's true. You could tell when a new crypto investor comes to crypto Twitter, because they're always wondering why the market's not moving. They thought crypto was a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's not. It takes patience, it takes time, and you have to have the positivity to continue holding these cryptocurrencies. When I make videos, I show you the growth around certain cryptocurrencies. I show you how the network's expanding, because this shows you where we're headed in the future, but everything takes time. So what's a realistic timeline to see gains on these tokens? A few things need to happen first. SWIFT phased out. SWIFT is not going to be phased out. If anything, SWIFT is going to work with these cryptocurrencies. And I'm going to show you how XDC is going to be integrated with SWIFT in a minute. CBDCs implemented. Now, CBDCs, we don't even know if they're going to be a success yet. Some countries are way ahead of others, and it's not working out so well. Nigeria is one of those countries. Enterprises understand the value of these networks. Now, once enterprise gets here, you will be priced out of crypto, these cryptocurrencies. And it's going to happen really fast. And I think it's because there's a lot of friction there yet. And a lot of enterprise doesn't understand crypto yet. Plus, there's no rules put in place around crypto. That's why regulations are so important. That's why laws are so important. And we're starting to see the laws get put in place around digital trade right now. Now, how SWIFT supports trade digitization. So once SWIFT is starting to talk about trade going digital, they will integrate XDC at some point. The same way they're talking about integrating Ripple and XRP. Then they'll integrate Stellar and XLM. Every one of these ISO coins will play their part, and SWIFT will be tied in there with them. They will all work together. It's not about crushing SWIFT, it's about moving with SWIFT. Unveiling Mika. The EU's comprehensive legislation focused on the crypto and blockchain industry. What does it mean for the global landscape? Now, MiCA is the first step towards regulatory clarity in the EU. It gives a clear path forward for crypto. I think the EU is absolutely going to blow up throughout the rest of 2023 and beyond. And everybody's calling for 2025 to be the big year for crypto. And people say, wow, 2025, you got to realize that's only 18 months from now. On top of that, I think we're going to see a major run up before that even happens, with Ripple winning against the SEC, because I think that's inevitable at this point. But as an XDC investor, I look at the big picture. I'm watching the laws get put in place around trade going digital, and I'm amped up around that. And that's supposed to really amp up towards the end of this year as well. Then tokenization, plus XDC is a well-rounded network at the same time. There's other growth building out as well around Metaverse and Web3. So right now we have the perfect opportunity because XDC is so cheap, you could build a nice hefty bag of it. And that will lead to financial freedom in the future because I think XDC has more potential than people think. I think it's going to hit higher numbers than what people are expecting in the future. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.